Did you know that people often hate their spouse? Yeah, it's true. They come see us all the time and they say, my spouse sucks and I want to redo my estate plan and I want to cut him out of it and not leave him anything. So that is an interesting dynamic. We've had it often, especially lately. There seems to be a rash of this. Maybe it's post-COVID, I hate my spouse syndrome. But the idea is that we got to be careful when cutting out a legal spouse, at least here in Florida. There is something called a spousal share. And barring a prenuptial or postnuptial agreement wherein the spouse waives his or her rights to assets and things they are entitled to by law, then if you cut your spouse out, and you can actually do it, but if they don't like what you've done, they can hire an attorney, sue the estate, and the judge will give them 30% of what is called the augmented estate. That's an important concept because the augmented estate is much broader in spectrum than the probate estate. What I mean by that is that the probate estate is typically only made up of assets that are owned by the individual at the time of their death that did not have a joint owner or a beneficiary on it. However, the augmented estate also accounts for items that have beneficiaries, that are jointly owned with rights of survivorship, pay on death, transfer on death, all of those things. So the short of it is, if you want to cut out your spouse, we can do it, but we will do it with the understanding that if your spouse survives you and they're not too happy about being cut out of your estate plan, they can hire an attorney, they will take it to court, and barring some really good reason like a pre or post-nuptial agreement that is in place, the judge will give them 30% of your estate. That being said, a lot of people still want to roll the dice because they say, first of all, my SOB spouse is lazy and probably won't pursue it anyway, and if they do, screw them, because we're going to make them take more time and cost more money and kind of be a pain in their ass and force their hand to get whatever the law gives them. So just know that that's there, and if you hate your spouse, come see me. We can cut them out. Have a great day.